Hello and welcome back to Seaside Garage. The Lancia is back on the road. As I told you in the previous video, I actually stopped restoring this car and just put it back together to be able to actually use it for a bit because I missed driving this car, and it's summer. This is the time for it to be used. So the rest of the rust in the rear is going to have to wait for the winter. All the very bad and compromising rust is repaired, in my opinion, and the engine is rebuilt. So it's ready to go. And yeah, as you can see, the body kit is back on. So it's not possible to see the rust in the rear wheel arch, but it's still there. I will have to fix it this winter. But today we're going to take this car for a drive. This is the first car that I have ever bought back after selling it. I sold it because I did not have the money or the abilities to actually fix the stuff that was wrong with it. When I owned it the first time, the head gasket blew, and I fixed it by grinding the cylinder head on a piece of glass with sandpaper, and it actually held up. But then I discovered the rust in the A-pillars, and I was just unsure that I would be able to fix them, and I ended up selling it. It was driving fine, and it wasn't that bad back then, but I just couldn't really handle the scope of the rust, and back then it was my only car, so I had to sell it. Since then, I really regret selling it, like I always do. But suddenly I actually got the possibility to buy it back, and I think that I have the abilities or the skill set to fix it. So I did it, and here we are. The rust in the A-pillars are fixed, the front wings are fixed, the engine is rebuilt. Because when I bought the car back again, the head gasket instantly blew, actually within a week. So that was a bit, it just seems a bit like the theme of this car. This time around I fixed it proper. I got the head skimmed, and actually I got the deck on the engine block skimmed as well, because that was not even. So I think that was the reason for the head gasket blowing once again, because even though the cylinder head is completely flat, if the block is not flat, it will blow. So I got that fixed. This car is highly addictive to drive because the sounds it makes, the way it handles, and the sound, of course. The pedals are laid out perfectly for hill and towing. I'm not that good at that, but it's quite easy on this one compared to other cars. I'm braking now and giving it throttle. That is working fine. I know I say this all the time, but I don't think I'm going to be able to sell this car. It is just so nice, and I got so much history with it. Oh, listen to it. This car is quick, but compared to modern cars, of course, it's not very quick. But the way it delivers the power and the way it handles makes it feel incredibly quick. Actually, it feels quicker than the Renault 5 GT Turbo, but it's not. But it feels that way. I also really like the fact that this car got a 5th gear. It is actually pretty comfortable compared to other cars of this nature, of course. When driving 80 kilometers per hour, it is not too noisy. It handles fine. It's not too hard on the suspension. It is a bit hard on fuel economy. I'm a bit surprised on how much fuel this car actually are able to drink. It's a very small displacement, so I was expecting to get rather good mileage, but I'm not really. Look at how big a normal car is. That was a Volkswagen Touran, I think, and it is just massive compared to this one. It is easy to forget how small a small car was from the 70s and 80s compared to modern standards, because this parked next to my Citroën C1, which is a micro car almost, is just hilarious because this is so tiny. It's amazing how this car is almost glued to the road. It just turns wherever you want it to go. It just turns in. It's pretty amazing. I would really like to try this car on some roads like these that were closed off, because I cannot go very fast when I don't know what's over the next ridge or hill or corner. But it is so much suited for these roads, this car. It feels very much at home. Into the sunset we go. So yeah, the project part of the A112 Abarth is on hold for now, because I'm going to enjoy this car and drive it. So no more videos on restoring this car for the time being. It will resume in the winter, I suppose. So I will only make videos on this if I find a racetrack where I can try it out for real, or if something breaks or something like that. I actually got another project. It is I can see it right now. You can't. that is going to be taking a lot of my time, I think. It is a very big project, both in the scale and in the size of the car, or whatever you want to call it. When I got the Skoda, I made a small quiz to see if you guys could guess what car it was, and you all guessed right. I also did that on the Panda, and most of you also guessed it. This time, I don't think anyone is going to guess what kind of car I got, unless you already know. I do know some of you who are viewing this video knows what kind of car it is. But I'm gonna give a couple of leads, and then let's see if you can guess it. It is not a car, it's a van or a bus. It got 3 gear sticks or gear levers. So as you can probably guess, it's a 4x4. High beam and low beam is selected by a switch on the floor using your left foot. Yeah, I'm not gonna give any more clues than that, and I'm pretty sure that no one can guess it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to hear what you think it is. I think I know what a lot of guesses will be, but yeah, let's see. Either way, thank you for watching this series on the A112. It will be on hold for a while, but it is still here, and I'm gonna restore the rest of it in the winter. For now, I'm just gonna enjoy it. Thank you for watching this series. I hope you will stay on the channel to watch all the other cars that I'm trying to fix. If you like my videos, then please share them and hit the subscribe button. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. See you in the next one.